bags and boxes of stuff and taking it in. So we just dropped off at the Women Helping Women Donate Center, and so I've got the mail, and I see that I have something from Sephora. Apparently it's just a makeover session or something, so that they're trying to get me in the door. I'm expecting these temptations. I'm expecting them, and I have to pass every one of them.
Should I throw it away right now?
Yes, yeah.
But tear it in half.
I can't. It's like thick cardboard and I'm holding the camera.
Excuses.
Hey guys, so I just want to show you the bathroom now that it's finally clean. So we're pretty much done in here. I have it tightened down as best that I can for now. So, you know, I've got my washcloths, I've got stuff that we use out here. I've got, you know, my oatmeal, because I was washing my face with oatmeal for a while there, and so I'm still testing that out. And it's actually a really cool face wash, by the way. I never would have thought of using oatmeal. But anyways, so I've got, you know, my Q-tips. We know those are cleaned out, just stuff that I need. That's Michael's. He gets to keep whatever he wants because he barely has anything anyway. We know the trunks got cleaned out. Those are my towels and vanity mirror up there. My vanity top here, as you've already seen, that has all been cleaned. All the drawers have all been gone through and reorganized. So we are looking good up here and on this side. So the brushes, I decided to keep all my Sedona Lace brushes, eye brushes, and face brushes in one because I really liked how the color scheme looked with that. And on that side, those are all my other face brushes, you know, or face brushes, I mean face and eye brushes. Anything that's not Sedona Lace goes in there. My jewelry, I did go through that, and I left just the things that I really love and wear often. So like all of this type of jewelry that you see here, this is all stuff that Michael made for me, and I absolutely love it. I love wearing it, and yeah, so those are just like really special pieces to me. And of course this too, one of my best friends on here made that for me, and look at how cute that bow is. Oh, it's just so adorable. And then I have some of my my pieces that I make, the Swarovski crystal stuff. So I try to clean that as best that I can, and it, you know, it still looks a little bit cluttery, but that's okay because I'm pulling stuff off there every single day. And then I set my watch usually up there too at night. The drawers here, I know I haven't showed you those since we cleaned them out, but I'm saving that for the makeup collection, which I will do sometime. I'm not sure when I'm going to do that video, but that's all reorganized now, and I love it. It's just way more than what it was before. And so this, you just saw that we did in the last video, so that's pretty much organized in there. I already showed you what's in there, all stuff that I use regularly. So I do still have, you know, a couple of cutesy things that I like just to kind of dress up the room a little bit, but no more excess, you know. Down here, I did kind of reorganize that little shelf there, so it just has kind of my little special boxes and my favorite glittery candle and my Tarina Tarantino glitter and my little leopard print stuff. So there we have the bathroom and makeup vanity area. So that is pretty clean for me. Now I'm going to be taking you out from the bathroom, and we're going to go see what we can tear apart in the rest of the house. Do you see this? Look. If you didn't know, Cornelius passed away from a dog attack, and Dottie's out there right now, and we just spotted a new rooster.
The little hussy.
I'm glad she has a new boyfriend. Currently we are looking at all the bags of stuff I collected, like the knick-knack type things. Those things I have to take to the swap meet and basically do like a garage sale with, because, you know, I mean, you know, like cupcakes and things like that. Which I gotta pack those better so they don't break. Anyways, so that's what we're gonna be taking there because there's nothing really that I can do with it, you know, like no one needs knick-knack stuff. So that's the plan for those bags. Those are gonna go out, I guess, in the trunk soon, or in the back of the truck for when we go to swap meet. And then I have, oh, well, there's some other stuff that's gonna be going. But I have some boxes under here that are like for work. So this stuff all got piled on top of my work boxes. So those have, you know, displays, jewelry stuff for our setup. This is Michael's workstation here. That's where we have our office and everything. Or call it an office. It's just, you know, computer corner with our work stuff. This is his workstation for making jewelry and stuff. It's yeah, it needs some work for sure. So what we're going to do is switch everything. We're going to clean that whole mess up, we're gonna set him up over here on this table. We'll see if the tables stay the same or what we do with them. Then this is gonna turn into our little like breakfast nook. So we're gonna see what we can do with this. This is gonna change here shortly. And then this is the bar on this side, or tea and coffee bar. So yeah. The other thing is I have that over there, and that shelf has like a bunch of things that are for skincare. I've got herbs and stuff up there, things that I use, you know, for skincare recipes and stuff like that. And it also has some things for smoothie, like acai powder, maca powder, you know, my apple cider vinegar, stuff like that. Oh, and look at this. It looks like there's some other things up here that should definitely not be up here. Jewelry displays. Look at all those whole box of them. And we're gonna tear that all out and see what we can do. So let me go and start with these two things. This is the heap of stuff. See, that's what I just pulled out of the bathroom last night. So all that stuff, yeah. Okay, let's see here. Grab this. And this is Michael's workspace now. So it's all clean, there's no stuff hiding around. Yeah, so we like that a lot better. So he's just got his little fan up there, his shelf. His stuff is now put away in a little trunk, so he's got all of his boxes all nice and neat now. So he breaks that out whenever he's working instead of having it out 24/7 just looking like a mess. And this is now our little breakfast area here. So we can sit here, you know, look out in the morning at the blue sky, palm trees and chickens, and enjoy ourselves in a clutter-free environment. Now, speaking of clutter, oh geez, look at that, oh my word. Now, you know, I can look at this and I can joke around and say, oh, look at this crap, you know, but it's just a joke. So I know sometimes people, you know, don't always get me. They don't always get that I'm just joking or that I'm just being kind of sarcastic. I have kind of a sarcastic way about me, and really I'm just, you know, trying to be funny, or I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, don't always take me, you know, too literally. I don't really believe that, you know, that say like that is crap. You know, I mean, I drew that picture, so there you go. But, you know, I mean, things like this, like I've got my cupcakes in here. Like, I don't think those are crap. They're just things that I shouldn't have anymore. Things that I don't need to keep around. You know, obviously, I purchased them at one point and liked them. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm just going a different direction with my lifestyle right now, and there you have it. So let's get on with the bar area here. As you know, neither Michael or I drink alcohol. So instead we turned this bar into our coffee and tea bar. So there it is. We've got our little chairs out here, and this I've already showed you a little bit. I think the last time we were working on this, it wasn't done yet, but this is basically it now. So you can see I do have a bit of a tea fetish. I've got, you know, like all kinds of teas here, and I love the yogi teas. Those are like my favorite. So I do have some like oolong tea up here and some of my rooibos tea, and we do have a few of these cups. We have regular coffee cups in the kitchen too, but those are like Michael's for, you know, when he's on the go or something. He has a little mug, like a to-go mug too. Sometimes he just prefers those. So that just depends, but yeah, counter's clean. I've got my my eucalyptus there in the vase, just one nice simple vase. Michael has his little coffee station down here. And over here, I have that all cleaned out now, and I can actually see space. It's amazing. So I've got my little plant up top there, and I'm gonna leave this like this. I'm not putting anything else in here. I like being able to see space. You know, it makes you feel like you can breathe deeper. It feels so good to see empty, open space. I do have this here, and I really like this bowl. I got this at Ross, and this is actually, I like the way that it looks, you know, for decorative purposes, but it also serves a purpose as well, like an actual function. I use this for when I'm doing my facial steams. So I have that set there right in the middle, so it always reminds me that all of my supplies for my facial steams and masks are down here. So I don't forget about anything down here. So I've got all my herbs. So these are pretty much, you know, as neat and tidy as I can get them for the time being today. So I have those, you know, all the herbs on the top shelf. Down below here I have like my cocoa powder. Well, I call it cocoa powder, I don't know. I mean, if you guys know exactly how to pronounce that, you can spell it for me. like phonetically down below so I can know how to pronounce that correctly, because I always say it wrong. I end up calling it cocoa powder. But anyways, I've got like my raw sugar cane there for doing scrubs. I have my garbanzo bean flour, also known as gram flour or chickpea flour, which is used a lot, especially in India, for doing like as an exfoliator. So that is a really good exfoliator, and I've really been enjoying that too. So I'll have to do like I'll have to do more like do-it-yourself recipes coming up here soon. I've got my apple cider vinegar. I have my mortar and pestle. I just got that actually at Ross. It's made out of marble for when I need to grind up, you know, herbs that need to be ground down smaller, or you know, sugar in case I need that. The raw sugar, it's a little bit larger, like crystals. So if I need to grind those down more. So that's what I use that for. I have one little bowl in the back there that I use also for mixing up facial skincare stuff. And then this bamboo cutting board, I don't actually use for a cutting board. It just serves the purpose for when I'm like photographing for my blog. So that serves as like a nice little backdrop. So that is what's in there. So that's done, completely done there. Another one of my brilliant purchases. Here we have a fountain, and when you turn it on, I got this at Ross for $10, so at least I wasn't out too much, but still, I'd rather have that $10 back in my pocket. Listen to that buzzing. That's all you hear. It takes a really long time for the water to finally start coming out, and then it's just still like a tiny little trickle. That is like not my idea of what a fountain should have been. So yeah, this has got to go. Something else is these shells here. You know, when I got those at Ross, once again, I thought, oh, those would be really fun to decorate with. This, of course, was at my old house. We had like a, you know, the whole house was kind of like a beach theme, except for my bedroom was all pink and cupcaked out. But yeah, I had these for a little while. They sat around and they looked cute, and then it was like, well, okay, it's stuff. That's the thing, is I don't want stuff sitting around. So that's also going to be going into that pile. I can't even believe that I got so much out of the house. I mean, it just blows my mind how much is hiding in here, and this is a small place. So I came across Michael and I's one of our photo albums, which was tucked away in here. And so I found some photos because people always ask me to show pictures of when I had my dark hair, which actually wasn't that long ago. Because you know, I've only been highlighting my hair this time around for maybe like 2 years now, something like that. Maybe 3 years, something around there. Anyways, you can't see my hair here, but I always liked that picture just because that's before Michael and I got married, and that's me walking up to his house and, or, you know, the place he was renting, and bringing him food, because I used to do that every day. I would cook food at home and bring it over to him. So this was Mexican food that night. So yeah, so he took that picture, and I just think it's hilarious because I was always trying to feed people, and he says that I made him fat. I made him gain weight because I was cooking for him too much. Anyways, I had fun doing it though. This is Michael before I met him. Actually, that's when he had longer hair, and actually when I met him he had a goatee, and I actually didn't like it. So we have kind of a funny story of how we ended up getting together. But anyways, yeah, very cute. Always love that smile. That smile is just a knockout. There it is again. Look at that smile. Oh, so precious. And here we have a little bit, you know, you're able to see my dark hair a little bit. So that's us. We had gone on his motorcycle up country in Maui. So here we go. Here is me with dark hair, and I think I had started playing around a little bit with, you know, some highlights here and there, but mostly still with my natural dark hair, feeding some goats. Now here I am with dark hair, and that is on Maui, Honolulu Bay, so you can kind of see a little bit. So I still had long hair, and then again, I don't know if you can see that very well. Dark hair, here we go again. That's on the mainland, I think at Big Bear in California, and I've been snowboarding. And then this, don't worry, I'm in my bathing suit, but don't worry, that's normal for me. So there I am with dark hair. So I like that picture because it's in Australia. And then here is me when I was about 4 years old. Look at that. And I kind of had like more kind of auburn hair. I had a lot of red tone in my hair. So, and people used to always say that I looked Asian looking. So I don't know, maybe I do. And here I am, dark hair again, not straightened. So that's just natural hair there, and it was a little shorter. So fluffy. Look, I'm just like so excited to be like I'm way more excited to be feeding that thing than that thing is for me to be feeding it. I call it a thing. I mean llama. I think it was a llama. So. Oh, and look at that. I saved the best for last. Look at that eye. Oh my. I love camels, by the way. So that's all for picture time. I'm gonna grab that, dump out the water, clean it out, and put that stuff into this massive pile here. I think we covered everything. So workstations, breakfast nook. The next thing that I need to work on is our little office area here. It's just like out of control, like paper stuff. I mean, you know, if you have an office or, you know, like a desk or something at home, it really gets out of control fast with papers and stuff. Because there's a lot of things that you have to keep and can't just like throw out. So it's tricky, you know, keeping it organized. So anyways, I will go ahead and let you guys go, and I will see you in the next part tomorrow.